Hello students, now we are at part 10 of equilibrium. Let us start with dissociation constant and ionic product of water. Pure water is poor conductor of electricity. Water is a weak electrolyte, that is, it is ionized to a very small extent as H2O dissociate as H positive and OH negative. And water can show autoprotolysis also, that is water combined with water it gives H3O positive and OH negative. It is also called self ionization of water. Now K equilibrium, it can be written in the same way: molar concentration of right hand side species divided by molar concentration of left hand species, where K equilibrium is the dissociation constant of water. Now K is equal to molar concentration of H positive, molar concentration of OH negative and divided by molar concentration of H2O. As water is only slightly ionized, then molar concentration of water is much bigger than molar concentration of H positive or OH negative. Therefore, we can regard H2O as constant. So, K into molar concentration of water, it will be H positive molar concentration and OH negative molar concentration, as K is a constant and molar concentration of water is also constant. So, the both terms can be replaced by Kw, where Kw is ionic product of water and Kw is equal to molar concentration of H positive into molar concentration of OH negative. Now, ionic product of water may be defined as the product of the molar concentration of H positive ions and OH negative ions. As H positive ions in water exist as H3O positive ions, therefore ionic product may also be defined as the product of molar concentration of H3O positive ions and OH negative ions. So Kw is equal to molar concentration of H positive and molar concentration of OH negative. Therefore, Kw is equal to, it can be written as molar concentration of H3O positive and molar concentration of OH negative. Now, ionic product of water is constant only at constant temperature. Now, value of Kw at 298 Kelvin is 1.00 into 10 raised to power minus 14. Dissociation or ionization of constant of water is different from ionic product of water. Now it can be written as K equilibrium is equal to Kw upon 55.55. Now Kw will be K equilibrium into 55.55. Now in pure water, H positive molar concentration is equal to OH negative molar concentration. It comes out to be 1 into 10 raised to power minus 7 mole per liter. So Kw will be molar concentration of H positive into molar concentration of OH negative, and Kw will come out to be 1 into 10 raised to power minus 7 into 1 into 10 raised to power minus 7, that is 1 into 10 raised to power minus 14. Now, effect of temperature on Kw. The ionic product of water increases with increase of temperature. With increase of temperature, the degree of ionization of water increases. More of water molecule dissociate into H positive ions and OH negative ions. The concentration of H positive and OH negative ions increases, and hence the ionic product also increases. H3O positive ion and OH negative ion concentration in aqueous solution of acid and bases. H positive molar concentration is equal to OH negative molar concentration and is equal to 1 into 10 raised to minus 7 mole per liter. If some acid is added to pure water, it means H3O molar concentration of H3O positive ion will be greater than 10 raised to minus 7 molar. and molar concentration of OH negative will become equal to Kw divided by molar concentration of H positive. If some base is added to pure water, then molar concentration of OH negative is equal to 10 raised to minus 7 molar. So molar concentration of H3O positive is equal to Kw divided by molar concentration of OH negative. The increase or decrease of H3O positive ion concentration in an aqueous solution of an acid or a base may be explained qualitatively on the basis of Le-Chatelier's principle. If we start with 2 moles of water molecule, it gives H3O positive and OH negative. It is the same which we have done in case of self-ionization of water. If some acid is added to pure water, H3O positive ion concentration increases. Therefore, equilibrium shifts in the backward direction. Thus, OH negative ion concentration decreases. If a base is added, OH negative concentration increases and the equilibrium shifts in the backward direction, and hence H3O positive ion concentration decreases. Now, coming to the concept of pH. A solution may be neutral, acidic or alkaline as Kw is equal to molar concentration of H3O positive, molar concentration of OH negative. So Kw is equal to 1 into 10 raised to power minus 14 at 298 Kelvin. To express the acidity or alkalinity of a solution, it is sufficient to express only the H3O positive ion concentration. The symbol has been taken from the Danish word potenge dihydrogen, which means power of hydrogen ion. Now pH of a solution is defined as negative logarithm of hydrogen ion concentration. Now pH is equal to minus log H positive concentration. Now here is pH scale. This scale you have also observed in class 10th. Now what is relationship between pH and pOH? Molar concentration of H3O positive and multiplied with molar concentration of OH negative, it is 1.0 into 10 raised to minus 14. Now taking logarithmic, now multiply will change to plus as usual, as log A into B is log A plus log B, and log 10 is equal to 1. So the and log 1 is 0. So it will be minus 14. Multiplying both sides by minus 1. So answer will be minus log H3O positive plus minus log OH negative. It will be 14.0. Now it can be rearranged as pH plus pOH is equal to 14.0. Now relationship between Ka, Kb or pKa and pKb. Now for the acid, it is Ha plus water, it gives H3O positive and A negative. For base, it is A positive plus water, then it gives Ha plus OH negative. And it will be again, by summing these two equations, it will be again the same as autoprotolysis of water, that is 2 water molecule. It gives H3O positive and OH negative. Now Kw will come out to be Ka into Kb. You can write Ka, you can write Kb in the same way as we have done earlier. Now taking logarithmic on both sides, log Kw will be log Ka plus log Kb. Taking minus sign on both sides, when you take minus log, then it will be P. The term P will be introduced. Then it will be pKa plus pKb is equal to pKw. Now pKa plus pKb, it will be 14. Okay. Now this is one of the most important formula for numericals. pKa plus pKb is equal to pKw, that is equal to 14. Now what are the limitations of pH scale? The pH value of solutions do not give the exact idea of their relative strength. Now measurement of pH. Accurate measurement of pH of a solution is done with the help of an instrument. called pH meter. Approximate pH can be determined with the help of pH papers which show different colors when dipped in solution of different pH.